When God moves in your life, he does so completely spirit, soul, and body. The human body is not just a vessel, it is a divine instrument, intricately designed to carry out the purpose of God on earth. Your body is the temple where his spirit resides, and he cares deeply about its condition. When God decides to elevate you, he doesn't leave any part of you behind. He upgrades your mind to think higher thoughts, and he upgrades your body to carry the weight of the new assignment. Every upgrade comes with preparation. Just as an athlete trains before stepping into a race, God strengthens your physical vessel for the journey ahead. He may guide you to rest when you've been working tirelessly or push you to take better care of your health. Why? Because what you carry is precious and it requires endurance. You cannot step into the fullness of what God has prepared for you with a body that is neglected or unprepared. He aligns your habits, disciplines, and choices to match the greatness he is calling you to. Sometimes the upgrade comes through challenges. When you face sickness, fatigue, or weakness, it is not a sign of abandonment, but a sign of transformation. God is refining you, showing you the strength he has placed within. He teaches you to rely not on your own understanding, but on his wisdom for your health. He brings the right resources, knowledge, and even people into your life to help you grow stronger. You begin to understand that taking care of your body is not just about living longer, but about living purposefully. God also removes what doesn't belong. Just as you prune a tree to help it grow, he prunes away habits, addictions, and lifestyles that hinder you. You may feel the discomfort of letting go, but in time you see that every restriction was a blessing. He takes away so he can give more. What once drained you no longer has power over you because your focus is on the divine mission ahead. When God upgrades your body, he does so for his glory. You begin to feel energized, not by your own strength, but by his. Tasks that seemed impossible now feel achievable because he has fortified your vessel. And as you walk in obedience, you become a reflection of his excellence. People will see the changes in you and wonder how it happened, but you will know that it was the hand of God working behind the scenes. The journey is not just about becoming better, it's about becoming a steward of the gift you've been given. Your body, your health, your strength, they are all tools for fulfilling the assignment God has placed in your hands. And with every step, you are reminded that you were never meant to do this on your own. God is upgrading you, and he is doing it for a purpose far greater than you can imagine. The body is not merely flesh and bones. It is a masterpiece of divine design, crafted with purpose and intention. Every cell, every organ, every function is orchestrated by the wisdom of the Creator. It is not an afterthought or a secondary part of your existence. It is central to the fulfillment of God's plan for your life. The scriptures remind us that your body is a temple of the Holy Spirit, a sacred dwelling place for his presence. This truth elevates the value of your physical being beyond what the world often acknowledges. It is not just a vessel for your spirit, it is a partner in carrying out the will of God on earth. When God created man, he formed the body first, shaping it from the dust of the ground before breathing life into it. This order of creation shows the importance he places on the body. He designed it to be a tool of dominion, enabled humanity to rule, create, and serve as stewards of his creation. The body is the medium through which we interact with the physical world, fulfill responsibilities, and demonstrate obedience to God's commands. Without it, the spirit cannot fully operate in the realm we are called to influence. God's design for the body reflects his character. The precision, the complexity, and the resilience of the human body are all testimonies to his infinite wisdom. Just as a builder constructs a house to fit its purpose, God crafted your body to fit the unique assignment he has placed on your life. Your hands, your voice, your strength, all were given to you to accomplish specific tasks that only you can fulfill. To neglect the body is to underestimate its divine significance. The body also serves as a witness to God's glory. When you care for it, honor it, and use it for his purposes, you reflect his excellence to the world. People see his work in you not just through your words, but through your actions, your vitality, and the way you carry yourself. The body, when aligned with God's will, becomes a living testimony of his presence, capable of inspiring others to seek the same divine connection. In every part of your being, God's fingerprints are evident. Your body was not created for mere existence. It was made for purpose, to house His Spirit and carry out His plan. God values it because He designed it to be an integral part of His divine strategy. And when He calls you higher, He ensures that the body is strengthened and equipped to meet the demands of the journey ahead. When God begins His work of elevation in your life, He does so in a way that touches every aspect of your being. He doesn't operate in fragments or leave areas untouched. His transformation is holistic, encompassing your spirit, soul, and body. His intention is to bring every part of you into alignment with His will, ensuring that nothing is left behind as He takes you to new levels of purpose and responsibility. Your spirit is where God breathes life, igniting faith and strengthening your connection with Him. This is the foundation of your journey, the place where His vision is deposited. But He doesn't stop there. He moves into the realm of your soul, your mind, emotions, and will renewing your thoughts and shaping your desires to reflect His plans. He replaces fear with courage, doubt with faith, and confusion with clarity, preparing you mentally and emotionally for what lies ahead. In the same way, God works on your physical body, the vessel that must carry the assignment. He recognizes the demands of the calling He places on your life. He knows that fulfilling your purpose will require strength, endurance, and vitality. That's why He upgrades your body to match the spiritual and emotional growth He is orchestrating within you. This is not just about physical health, it's about equipping you for the journey, ensuring that you can sustain the weight of the responsibilities He entrusts to you. Every elevation in your life brings with it new challenges, new opportunities, and new levels of influence. To meet these, God ensures that your body is ready to withstand the pressures and fulfill the tasks ahead. He aligns your physical capacity with the spiritual authority He has given you, creating a harmony that enables you to walk fully in your purpose. Whether it's by prompting you to adopt healthier habits, guiding you toward rest, or strengthening you in ways you never thought possible, God's work in your body is always intentional and precise. This complete transformation is a reflection of God's perfection. He is not a God of partial upgrades or temporary fixes. When He elevates you, He ensures that every part of you is ready for the next phase of your journey. Spirit, soul, and body come together in unity, allowing you to operate at your full potential and reflect His glory in every area of your life. His work in you is thorough, leaving no weakness or limitation untouched, because His purpose for you is far greater than you could imagine. When God prepares you for greatness, He does so with intentionality, knowing that every significant journey requires preparation. Just as an athlete cannot step into a race without training, God ensures that you are ready spiritually, mentally, and physically for the challenges and opportunities ahead. The process is deliberate because the weight of your purpose demands a body capable of carrying it. Your physical strength is not just a natural necessity, it is a divine requirement for fulfilling His calling. God often begins this preparation by introducing discipline into your life. He may nudge you to adopt habits that seem small but carry profound significance over time. You might feel an urge to take better care of your health, eat nourishing foods, exercise, or establish routines that protect your physical and mental well-being. These adjustments are not random. They are God's way of equipping your body to sustain the assignments He has for you. He is fortifying your vessel so that it doesn't falter under pressure, but thrives in the environment of His purpose. The preparation also involves teaching you endurance. Life's challenges are not meant to break you, but to build you. God uses difficulties to strengthen your resilience, much like a coach pushes an athlete to go beyond their limits. You might face seasons of exhaustion, but even in those moments, He provides rest and renewal. He teaches you that your strength is not solely your own, but flows from Him. The trials you endure become training grounds for perseverance, molding you into someone who can withstand the demands of greatness without giving up. God's preparation often requires obedience. There may be times when He asks you to let go of comfort or convenience to embrace the discipline needed for your next season. He calls you to trust Him, even when the path feels uncertain or the process feels strenuous. In these moments, you begin to see that His preparation is not just about your body, but about aligning your spirit, soul, and body to work together in harmony. Each step of obedience becomes a building block, creating a foundation that supports the greatness He is leading you into. Through preparation, God shapes you into a vessel that is not only ready but worthy of the calling. He aligns your physical capabilities with your spiritual growth, ensuring that nothing within you is left unprepared for the demands of your journey. The discipline, endurance, and obedience He cultivates in you are not burdens but blessings, tools that will carry you through seasons of influence, impact, and divine fulfillment. His preparation is proof of His love and His commitment to seeing you walk in the fullness of His purpose for your life. God understands that the journey He has called you to requires endurance, and He knows that without a strong body, even the greatest spiritual and emotional fortitude can be hindered. Your physical health is directly tied to your ability to carry out His divine mission. He doesn't simply call you to a purpose and leave you unequipped. He strengthens you, renews you, and ensures that your body can sustain the demands of the path ahead. Life often places demands on your physical strength, whether through long hours of work, moments of service, or challenges that require perseverance. These moments can feel overwhelming and your body may feel weary. But God uses even this fatigue to remind you of your dependence on Him. He provides the energy and resilience you need, ensuring that you are not limited by your own capacity. His strength becomes your strength, and His power is made perfect in your weakness. This endurance is not just about surviving, it's about thriving in the calling He has placed on your life. God knows the importance of sustaining you for the long haul. He doesn't want you to burn out or collapse under the weight of your purpose. Instead, He equips you to face each challenge with renewed vigor, giving you the ability to press on when others would give up. His divine power flows through your body, enabling you to overcome physical limitations and accomplish what once seemed impossible. To build this endurance, God often calls you to action. He inspires you to move, to stretch, and to strengthen your body. He encourages you to embrace discipline in the way you treat your physical health, teaching you that your body is not only a temple but also a tool for His work. Every step you take toward better health, every effort you make to honor your body is an act of obedience and worship. You are acknowledging that your body is a gift from Him, one that must be cared for to fulfill His purpose. In the moments when you feel you have nothing left to give, God reminds you of His promise to sustain you. He whispers to your heart that His plans for you require endurance, but He will never leave you to face those challenges alone. He will strengthen your legs to run the race, your hands to build, and your heart to keep going. The endurance He provides becomes a testimony to His power in your life, showing the world that with God, even the seemingly impossible becomes achievable. God's preparation of your body is a reminder that He sees the bigger picture. He knows what lies ahead, and He equips you not only to face it, but to excel in it. His work in your physical being is part of His larger plan to ensure that every part of your spirit, soul, and body is ready to carry the weight of His glory and fulfill the mission He has entrusted to you. Through endurance, He prepares you to walk boldly and confidently into the purpose He has designed uniquely for you. God never calls you to a task without equipping you for it, and that equipping includes your physical body. When He calls you to higher levels, greater responsibilities, and broader influence, He ensures that your body is capable of supporting the weight of the vision He has placed before you. Your physical form becomes a part of His divine plan, a vessel through which His purpose is manifested in the world. As you step into greater callings, the demands on your body often increase. The assignments may require longer hours, more travel, or physical resilience you never anticipated. Yet God is always aware of what you will need before you even realize it. He begins to prepare your body, often in subtle ways, to ensure that you have the stamina and strength to complete the work. Whether it's an increase in your energy levels, an improvement in your overall health, or a newfound awareness of how to care for yourself, God is always working behind the scenes to upgrade your physical capacity. God's upgrades are not limited to healing or restoration. Sometimes they are preventive. He may guide you to adopt habits that protect your body from harm, shielding you from issues that could hinder your purpose. He may lead you to exercise rest more intentionally or make changes in your lifestyle that at first may not seem spiritual but are deeply connected to his plan for your life. He aligns your actions with his divine wisdom, ensuring that you are prepared for what lies ahead. When you respond to his call, you may find yourself stepping into uncharted territories where the physical demands seem overwhelming. Yet God's upgrades are always sufficient for the task. He strengthens your muscles, sharpens your reflexes, and even increases your endurance for the new challenges you face. You may not always notice these changes immediately, but over time, you'll realize that you have been equipped in ways you couldn't have achieved on your own. God also uses this process to teach you the importance of stewardship. He reminds you that your body is a gift and that caring for it is a reflection of your respect for his creation. By honoring your physical health, you demonstrate your readiness to take on the responsibilities he has entrusted to you. It is not about vanity or self-centeredness. It is about ensuring that you are fully prepared to serve him in every capacity he calls you to. As you rise to new levels of influence, the connection between your physical strength and your spiritual calling becomes clearer. The way you move, the energy you exude, and the confidence you carry are all extensions of God's work in your life. He doesn't leave any part of you unequipped because he knows that the demands of your purpose require your entire being to be in harmony with his plan. God's upgrades are always timely and tailored to your needs. When he calls you higher, he ensures that your body is not a limitation, but a tool that enhances your ability to walk fully in his purpose. Every step you take in obedience, every moment you trust his process, brings you closer to becoming the person he has designed you to be, spirit, soul, and body, aligned perfectly for his glory. When God works on your body, he doesn't just focus on strength or endurance, he also ensures you have the energy and vitality to fulfill your purpose. Energy is essential because without it, even the most inspired dreams and visions can remain dormant. God knows this, and in his infinite wisdom, he equips you with the vitality you need to accomplish what he has set before you. Energy is not just physical, it is deeply connected to your emotional and spiritual state. There are times when weariness creeps in not only because of physical exertion, but because of the weight of responsibilities or the battles you faced. God sees this weariness and he steps in to renew you. He provides a supernatural energy, a vitality that doesn't come from rest alone, but from his divine touch. It's the kind of renewal that makes you feel like you can keep going, even when circumstances suggest otherwise. Sometimes God renews your energy by changing your habits. He might guide you toward a healthier lifestyle, nudging you to prioritize rest, proper nutrition, and regular movement. At first, these shifts might feel like simple lifestyle changes, but they are part of his plan to recharge and sustain you. He is teaching you to honor the body he gave you, showing you that the energy you need is often unlocked through discipline and obedience. In other moments, God's renewal comes through spiritual rest. He invites you to lay down your burdens and trust him with the weight of your challenges. When you cast your cares upon him, he replaces your exhaustion with peace, your anxiety with strength. This spiritual rest translates into physical renewal as your body responds to the calmness of your soul. It's in this state of surrender that you discover a renewed energy, one that empowers you to press forward with clarity and purpose. God's provision of energy is also a reminder of his faithfulness. When you face seasons of intense work or challenges, it can feel like you're running on empty. But God never leaves you depleted. He pours into you exactly what you need, often in ways that defy explanation. You might wake up one day feeling a surge of energy you didn't expect, or find yourself accomplishing tasks with ease that once felt impossible. This is his divine renewal at work, showing you that his strength is made perfect in your weakness. This vitality is not just for your benefit, it's for the fulfillment of his purpose through you. God knows that your energy affects how you show up in the world, your enthusiasm, your persistence, your ability to inspire others. When you are full of his divine energy, you become a vessel of his light, radiating his glory in everything you do. People notice the difference, and your life becomes a testimony of his renewing power. God's renewal of your energy is not a one-time event, it's an ongoing process. Each day, he equips you with what you need to face the challenges and opportunities before you. He knows the demands of your journey, and he is committed to ensuring that you have the vitality to see it through. By renewing your energy, He is not only preparing you for today, but also empowering you for the future, ensuring that nothing can hold you back from fulfilling the purpose for which you were created. When God upgrades your body, He doesn't stop at healing and strengthening. He also enhances your mental clarity and focus. This is because the body and mind are deeply interconnected, and He knows that a distracted or overwhelmed mind can hinder the effectiveness of even the strongest body. He works to sharpen your focus, clear the fog of confusion, and align your thoughts with His divine purpose. The clarity that God provides is not just about making you more productive, it's about aligning your mind with His will. In the noise of daily life, your thoughts can become scattered and your attention divided among countless tasks and responsibilities. God steps into this chaos and brings order. He clears away the distractions and helps you prioritize what truly matters. This clarity allows you to see your purpose more vividly and pursue it with greater intentionality. Through this process, God refines your ability to concentrate on the tasks He has assigned to you. He knows that a focused mind is a powerful tool, capable of solving complex problems, creating innovative solutions, and persevering through challenges. When He enhances your focus, you find yourself more attuned to the opportunities around you and more capable of executing His plans with precision. God also equips you with the mental resilience needed to withstand distractions and discouragement. The world is full of noise, doubts, fears, and the opinions of others that can pull your attention away from your calling. But God fortifies your mind, enabling you to remain steadfast in your purpose. He helps you filter out what is unnecessary and harmful, ensuring that your energy and attention are directed toward the things that truly matter. This enhanced clarity and focus often come through the discipline God cultivates in your life. He teaches you to guard your mind, to be intentional about what you consume, whether through words, images, or conversations. He leads you to moments of stillness and reflection where you can reconnect with His vision and refocus your thoughts. These practices, guided by Him, help to fine-tune your mental state and prepare you for the challenges ahead. With this divine upgrade, you begin to notice a shift in how you approach your day. Tasks that once seemed overwhelming become manageable because your mind is no longer clouded by unnecessary worries. You can think more clearly, act more decisively, and move forward with confidence. This clarity becomes a source of strength, allowing you to navigate challenges with a calm assurance that comes from knowing God is guiding your every step. God's refinement of your mind is also an act of preparation. He knows the level of mental acuity required for the next stage of your journey, and He ensures that you are equipped to handle it. Whether it's the ability to discern His voice in a noisy world, the focus to complete a demanding project, or the creativity to solve a pressing problem, He provides exactly what you need to succeed. When God sharpens your focus, it's not just for your benefit, it's for the fulfillment of His purpose through you. A clear and focused mind allows you to make wise decisions, to lead effectively, and to inspire those around you. You become a beacon of clarity in a world filled with confusion, and your life becomes a reflection of His divine order and wisdom. In every thought you think and every action you take, His hand is evident, guiding you toward the destiny He has prepared for you. As God upgrades your body, He also provides you with a heightened sense of purpose that transcends mere physical ability. He doesn't only give you the strength to endure or the energy to perform. He ensures that every action you take is rooted in a deep and meaningful sense of why you're here. When you align your body with your divine purpose, it transforms into a tool of destiny, and each movement, each step becomes an extension of God's will. Purpose is not just a lofty idea, it is the very driving force that propels your body into action. God has a specific calling for you, and as He upgrades your body, He ensures that your physical being is ready to fulfill that calling. Your purpose becomes the reason for your resilience, the fuel for your endurance, and the lens through which you see every challenge. God's upgrade is about preparing you for the specific work He has in mind for you, ensuring that your body is fully equipped to carry out your destiny. When you understand your purpose, you begin to see your body not just as a vessel, but as an active participant in a larger plan. Every strength, every capability you possess is connected to the work God has set before you. Your body is no longer just a means of survival, it becomes a means of service used by God to bring His kingdom to earth. This shift in perspective makes every effort meaningful, every task purposeful, and every challenge an opportunity to step further into the fullness of what God has created you for. God's upgrade ensures that you are prepared to handle the magnitude of your purpose. Sometimes fulfilling your divine calling requires more than just physical strength. It requires courage, resilience, and the ability to maintain focus in the midst of distractions. With each upgrade, God ensures that your body and mind are aligned with your purpose, giving you the stamina to keep going when the road gets tough. Through this process, God also refines your ability to discern what is truly aligned with your purpose. He teaches you to prioritize the things that matter, to focus on the tasks that will move you closer to fulfilling your divine mission. Your body in this state of alignment becomes more than just a tool. It becomes a testimony of God's power working through you. The more your body reflects God's purpose for you, the more clearly His work is displayed in your life. Purpose also brings clarity to your decisions. With each upgrade, God refines your understanding of your calling, helping you make choices that are in alignment with His will. You begin to act with intention, knowing that every step is contributing to the greater picture that God has painted for your life. This clarity of purpose leads to a more fulfilling and impactful life, as you are no longer wandering or working aimlessly, but moving with direction, precision, and grace. When you walk in the fullness of your purpose, your body is a manifestation of that divine calling. You act with purpose, speak with conviction, and move with the confidence that comes from knowing you are exactly where God wants you to be. This sense of purpose, rooted in God's plan, strengthens your physical being because it taps into the divine energy that flows from His calling. Each day you become more attuned to the rhythm of His will, and your body becomes the instrument through which His will is carried out. As God aligns your body with your purpose, you begin to experience life in a whole new way. Every action becomes an act of service, every effort a means to fulfill the mission you were created for. Your body is no longer just an independent entity, but a unified part of God's grand design. When you embrace this truth, you begin to see that everything in your life is connected to your divine calling, and your body becomes the vehicle through which God's purposes are made manifest in the world. When God upgrades your body, He also equips you with an enhanced ability to withstand and recover from life's battles. Life is not without its challenges, and the weight of hardships can sometimes feel overwhelming. However, when God strengthens and upgrades your body, He gives you the resilience needed to endure, persevere, and emerge victorious from the trials you face. Resilience is a supernatural gift that allows you to bounce back from setbacks, stand firm in the face of adversity, and press forward even when the road is difficult. This resilience doesn't come from your own strength, but from the deep-rooted confidence that God's power is at work within you. It's the ability to face difficulty not with fear or doubt, but with an unwavering trust in God's ability to see you through. When God upgrades your body, He instills in you a strength that is not dependent on circumstances, but on His unshakable presence within you. You become someone who is able to rise again after every fall, to keep moving forward when others would give up. Part of this upgrade involves a shift in mindset. When God strengthens your body, He also renews your perspective, teaching you to see struggles as opportunities for growth rather than as insurmountable obstacles. You start to view challenges differently, understanding that they are part of God's process to refine and elevate you. The hardships you face become stepping stones, not stumbling blocks, as you learn to see God's hand at work in every trial. With this renewed perspective, you grow stronger, wiser, and more capable of facing whatever comes your way. Resilience also comes from knowing that you are never alone in your struggles. God's upgrade to your body is a reminder that He is always with you, equipping you with everything you need to persevere. His presence is your constant source of strength, and as you lean into Him, you find yourself able to endure much more than you ever thought possible. Even when your physical body feels weak or fatigued, His divine energy sustains you. He gives you the strength to keep going, even when your natural resources seem depleted. God's resilience also manifests in your ability to recover after setbacks. It's one thing to endure, but it's another to bounce back stronger than before. When you face disappointments or failures, God does not leave you to wallow in defeat. Instead, He gives you the capacity to rise again. Through his power, you regain your footing, rebuild your strength, and return to your path with even greater resolve. This recovery process is part of the body's divine upgrade. God doesn't just help you survive your struggles, he enables you to thrive despite them. As you continue to endure and recover, you develop a spiritual resilience that transforms your entire outlook on life. You begin to trust in God's timing and his perfect plans. Every battle becomes an opportunity to experience his faithfulness, and with each victory, your confidence in him grows. The resilience he builds within you becomes a testimony to others, showing them that with God's help, anything is possible. Your life becomes a witness to the power of endurance, a living proof that God upgrades your body to not only withstand life's challenges, but to conquer them in his strength. The more you experience God's upgrade in resilience, the more you realize that your battles are not just about you. They are opportunities for God to be glorified in your life. Your strength, your ability to overcome, becomes a reflection of his glory. Through every trial, God is building in you a testimony that draws others to him. Your resilience is not just about personal growth, it's about advancing God's kingdom and showing the world what is possible when God's power is at work within you. As God upgrades your body, he also infuses within you a renewed sense of divine purpose and empowerment that flows from the inside out. This empowerment goes beyond mere physical strength or mental clarity. It touches the very core of who you are, transforming you into someone who operates with a sense of divine authority. The upgrade doesn't just improve your physical capabilities, but also elevates your sense of identity. You are no longer just a human being trying to get through life. Through God's upgrade, you become a vessel of divine power designed to accomplish the extraordinary. When you walk in the empowerment that God provides, you no longer operate solely on your own strength or limited abilities. You begin to realize that with God at the center of your life, you are capable of more than you ever imagined. This empowerment fuels your every action, giving you the courage to take risks, the faith to step into the unknown, and the wisdom to handle the opportunities that God places before you. Your body, aligned with his purpose, becomes an instrument for accomplishing his will in ways you never thought possible. God's empowerment also grants you the authority to overcome the obstacles that stand in your way. When he upgrades your body, he equips you with the resilience, focus, and strength needed to conquer challenges that may have once seemed insurmountable. Whether you're facing a difficult situation in your career, family, or personal life, God empowers you to approach it with confidence, knowing that he has already equipped you with everything you need to succeed. This empowerment shifts your perspective, where once you may have seen an obstacle, you now see an opportunity to witness God's power at work in your life. This divine empowerment also extends to your ability to influence the world around you. As you embrace God's upgrade, your actions and words begin to carry weight. You become a beacon of his love, strength, and wisdom, and your influence reaches beyond just your immediate circle. People begin to take notice of the transformation happening in your life and are drawn to the source of your power, God himself. The more you embrace the empowerment God has given you, the more you are able to lead, inspire, and guide others toward their own potential. Through this empowerment, you no longer feel small or insignificant. You understand that you were created for a divine purpose, and that purpose is far greater than just existing in the world. God's upgrade ignites a fire within you, a sense of destiny that propels you to step into your calling with boldness. Every action you take is infused with purpose, and every decision you make is aligned with God's will for your life. This sense of empowerment moves you forward with a renewed passion and determination. God's empowerment also transforms how you see yourself. No longer do you measure your worth by the world's standards or your own limitations. Instead, you measure your worth by the greatness of God's calling on your life. When he upgrades your body, he reminds you that you are fearfully and wonderfully made, designed for greatness and equipped for the challenges ahead. This sense of self-worth, rooted in God's love and purpose, strengthens you against the pressures of comparison and self-doubt. Empowerment from God also enables you to operate in his strength, not your own. You learn to rely on his grace and power, knowing that when you are weak, he is strong. His power becomes your source, and through him, you can do all things. The more you experience this divine empowerment, the more you realize that it is not about your own abilities, but about yielding to His will and allowing Him to work through you. With God empowering you, there is no limit to what you can accomplish. As God upgrades your body, He is not just transforming your physical being, but your entire life. His empowerment flows into every area of your existence, your relationships, your work, your ministry, and your personal growth. With His divine strength, you are able to move forward in every area with boldness, confidence, and an unshakable sense of purpose. You are empowered to take on challenges, to overcome obstacles, and to rise above the limitations that once held you back. You are not just surviving, you are thriving, living out the fullness of God's calling on your life and stepping into the abundant life that He has promised you. In conclusion, when God upgrades your body, He doesn't just enhance your physical strength or endurance, He empowers you in every area of your life. This transformation goes far beyond the visible. It's a spiritual, mental, and emotional renewal that equips you to walk in your divine purpose with confidence and authority. Through His upgrade, you gain resilience to overcome challenges, clarity to see the opportunities in life's difficulties, and the strength to pursue the greatness He has designed for you. As you embrace this upgrade, your body becomes a reflection of God's power at work within you, allowing you to fulfill the destiny He has placed on your life. With God's strength, you are not only equipped to face the trials of life, but empowered to live a life of purpose, influence, and victory.